Am I overreacting to my boyfriend revealing he doesn't believe in the Holocaust and considering breaking up?
Oh, jeez.
I can't even believe I'm writing this. I, female 25, have been with my boyfriend, 26 male, for 2 years. We live together, have pets together, and are very serious. I err on the pretty liberal / progressive side, and he's more moderate, like believes in human rights, gays, abortion, etc., but feels sticky on things like illegal immigrants. So yesterday, I was in a rabbit hole on Crypids in, I can't even say that word, Appalachia, and was telling him about what I learned when he got home. He said, quote, "Finally, you're into conspiracies like me now," end quote. And I said, "How do you mean?" In which he began telling me how the Holocaust was misrepresented and over-dramatized.
Holy shit.
Additional context is, like, to point out is that he is aware my paternal grandmother was Polish Jewish, born in the 30s, and decided to change her name and hide her identity after World War II. We were unaware of any Jewish heritage until her deathbed. He also likes to flex his quote-unquote his people's suffrage, referring to his Native American side, which boils down to a rumor his grandmother might be part of something. I asked him to show me why he thinks that, and he could only find one PDF from a known Holocaust denier fueled up by opinion-based hated. I made him sleep in the guest room, and I don't even know where to go from here. Am I overreacting considering this to be a turning point? That was a lot. I mean, I don't feel like it should be a turning, like being considered a turning point, but at the same time, I don't feel like they are overreacting just because, like, why are you comparing yourself to your partner?
Yeah.
There is an edit if you guys want me to read that now or if you want me to wait.
You can read that.
Okay, the edit is, "Can y'all please be nice to me through this? I understand I would give the same advice to a friend, but it's murky and hard to see when you're inside this mess, and it's all so painful and betrayal coded. This is a huge deal, and splitting out pets, lease, phones, etc. is a big decision. I fully hear all of you, and I'm not being arrogant. I'm shell-shocked and still processing everything and how I could do all of this on my own." So in the comments section, people are even saying she's not overreacting because, like, they're all thinking about, like, Bigfoot, Mothman, genocide, and, like, trying to, like, it's basically comparing, like, Bigfoot and Mothman to genocide is what they're all saying.
Damn. Yeah, I'd say she's not overreacting, but I also say that I don't know, he should have been more sensitive, or like something like that.
Yeah, I see that.
Her
Like,
grandma was Jewish.
Like, he needs to try to see it through her eyes, not only try to make her see it through his eyes.
Yeah, it's okay to have different, like, opinions and stuff, but, like, seeing something through someone else's eyes is a better way to understand others.
Yeah. That's just crazy, though. Like, shit. Dude, honestly, I would love to meet her boyfriend and just slap him across the face.
Me too.
Like, I have a Native American side, and like, my grandfather was, like, or I should say, not even just was, like, he still is, like, super racist and stuff towards, like, all different other things because of how he was grown up. And I would never, like, save my husband and turn around. I was like, oh, this, and that, and try to pull the same thing. I'd be like, okay, well, let's talk about it then, and, like, see how each of us feel about it. Like, I'm not just gonna turn around and be like, oh, well, guess what? You're freaking wrong.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Excuse me.
Like, I'm all in for conspiracies and all, but you just gotta take into account that not every single one is gonna be true.
Right, especially about like the Holocaust. Like, there's been
The Holocaust definitely happened.
Yeah, like, there's literally scientifical and historical, like, proof that happened.
Yeah. And my grandma, who lived in America during that time, she was telling me all about what's going on in the TVs and stuff during the time in the newspapers. So it's definitely not dramatized.
Yeah.
And we had Holocaust survivors come to our schools and tell us about what they went through.
Exactly. It's like, that's what I don't understand why people believe anything they see online just from one person and ignore all, like, the proven facts.
That's what I've been telling my friend in real life.
Like, my favorite one is right now that I'll actually I think it kind of fits with this story and, like, the stuff we're talking about, like, about how we feel about the story, is it's kind of like comparing 9/11 to, like, unicorns. Like, there's so much things going around right now where people are starting to come out saying, oh, 9/11 didn't happen, all because one person's video was glitchy because they were shaking because they were, like, really freaking close to it. So it looks like the plane, like, glitched out and was like a hologram or something. Like, what do you...
What's that?
You have to all the proof?
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't know what 9/11 is.
So 9/11 was a terrorist attack that hit New York. Yeah.
What? When? Why don't...
September 11th, 2001.
That's why we celebrate September 11th.
But it's like, there's so much proof that showed it happened, and then there's people like me, or some of my family was over there trying to help with the debris and everything.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Were you there?
I wasn't there. I lived, like, right over the bridge at the time.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but, like, my family was, like, and I knew people that were in the towers, too, so I'm like, I had one friend that tried to tell me 9/11 wasn't real, and I turned around, I slapped them. Like, no lie, I slapped them.
I would love to see that.
Because this was a few years ago when, like, the whole, like, 9/11 conspiracy theory started.
Yeah.
And I full on just slapped them, and I said, you say that again, you're no longer going to be my friend. They're like, you're really going to risk our friendship over a conspiracy? I'm like, it's not a conspiracy. Like, I know that happened because I was basically there.
Yeah. Damn. They had that slap coming.
Right. All right, but overall for this story, like, for my opinion, I'm definitely going to say they're not overreacting.
Yeah, I definitely say that too.
All right. Okay,